Hello everybody, Killer Winston here, and today I will be doing with Deku was Tristan, part 2. So in the last part, Deku just discovered his demon powers and his, well, 7 hearts. Now, continuing the story, after being social distant for like 4 years, Deku being 10 years old, he would have continued his life just as normal, him going to school. But in those 4 years, whenever Deku first awakened his demon powers, one person in, let's just say, another country would have felt Deku's demon powers, him being a bit confused since there shouldn't be any demons left on, well, Earth. As this man would start to investigate, him trying to pinpoint that power, which he does after 4 years of research, him finding Deku's, well, house, him arriving in front of the door and knocking on the door, as Inko would have opened the door and asking who the man is, with the man stating that his name is not important, and that he is here to look for a kid named Izuku Midoriya. Inko being surprised to hear that this man knows her son's name, as she lets him in, him pouring the man some tea, as that was when Deku would have gotten back home, him opening the door to see that his mom is talking to a man he doesn't know, with Inko calling Deku over saying that this man has some business with him. Deku being confused since he doesn't know that man. Him walking over as that man would have stood up. Him saying, "Hello, Izuku Midoriya. My name is Eric Piety, but you may call me Zeldris. Nice to meet you." Him extending out his hand, with Deku taking Zeldris' hand and shaking it, him saying, "Hello, Mr. Zeldris. Nice to meet you. I am Izuku Midoriya." With Inko saying that she is going to make some snacks, and that she will be right back, her going to the kitchen to make some snacks. And whenever she did, Zeldris would have simply said, "So, Izuku Midoriya, why are you here?" Deku being a bit confused since this is his house, him saying, "What? What? This is my house. I live here with my mom. What do you mean?" "I mean, why is a demon like yourself on the human world?" As Deku would be even more confused since he doesn't know what a demon is, him staying in silence, as Zeldris would continue saying, "You do have multiple hearts, right?" Deku saying, Yes, I do. How did you know?" "Of course I know, judging by the fact you look humanoid and have demon powers. Now tell me, why the hell are you on the human world? And what is your purpose here?" Deku still being confused, he would have just said that he wants to be a hero. Oh, cut the crap. Many other demons also said that they came to the human world to be a hero, but in the end, they just killed many, many humans. So, if you don't tell me why you are truly here, then I'll just have to kill you like the rest. Or should I say execute. Deku, thinking that Zeldris is about to kill him, he would be very scared, him continuing to say that he doesn't know what Zeldris mean, as Zeldris would immediately grab Deku by his face, him saying, I guess you choose execution then. But before you do die, let's see if you have any companions. Him using a technique he learned from Gulser. And yes, Gulser is still alive, but he's just wandering around the world, with Deku trying to scream for his mom's help. But Zeldris would just say, "Oh, don't worry, your mom is busy making snacks." And in the corner of Deku's eyes, he would have saw Inko on the ground unconscious, as Deku would have been covered in a black substance, which is basically the darkness that demons can manipulate. With Zeldris still having his hand on Deku's head, he would have entered Deku's, mind. Him seeing Deku's memories from when he was 2 years old up to when Deku is currently 10 years old. Him being confused to see Deku's flashback, since Meliodas is right there, and Deku is using full counter, with him trying to access Deku's, 1-year-old memories. But whenever he did, he would have saw that Deku's 1-year-old memory is sealed away, him being confused, as that was when Meliodas would have appeared right behind Zeldris. Zeldris turning back to see Meliodas, him being even more confused, him saying, Meliodas, why are you here? Meliodas just saying, "You know I am not physically here, right, Zeldris?" With Zeldris being on guard, he would have said, "The real Meliodas would never call me Zeldris when we're alone. So tell me, imposter, who are you?" Meliodas saying, "I'm just an interactive messenger, you may say." "So do you mean you're a spell?" "Basically, yes." "Wait, if you are in this boy's memories and you taught him full counter, then does that mean—" "Yes, this is my son, Tristan." "Oh, that explains a lot of things, but why in the world is he here? I thought you told me no demons are allowed on the human world, and that if I saw any or sense any, I will need to find them and kill them immediately. So why is your son here on the human world?" "Yeah, about that." As a screen would have popped up behind Meliodas, him saying, "Just listen to this," with the real Meliodas popping up on the screen and saying, "Hello Zell, if you are reading this, then that means, hey, you took my advice and learned mind reading from Gother. Good for you." As Zeldris would just sigh, Meliodas continuing to say, "And since you are reading this, then that means you should already know that my son is in the human world. So let's just cut to the chase. The demon world is not safe for Tristan anymore, and the only other place I can think of is the human world. So that is why I sent him to the human world. And if you are wondering why the demon world is not safe, take a look." As Zeldris would have saw hundreds upon hundreds of demons fighting each other, basically an all-out war, with Meliodas coming back up on the screen and saying, "Yeah, that's why. Also, one more thing, please protect and train my son, because I'm sure one day the demons would arrive on the human world to look for my son. And if they did found him and capture him, then they would be able to destroy every single clan, including the Goddess clan. So please, Zell, protect him, nurture him, and most importantly, train him." As the screen would have turned black, with Zeldris thinking, "Of course I will, he's my, nephew." Him asking Meliodas if there is anything he should know before he leaves. which he just says, maybe don't go too hard on him. Zeldris smiling and saying, of course I won't. Him leaving Deku's mind. Now over in the real world, Zeldris would have just let go of Deku, with Deku falling onto the ground. Him saying that he doesn't want to die and that he wants to become a hero to save others. As Zeldris would say, I've seen your memories. You know nothing about demons. But do you really want to become a hero? Yes, I want to. Then get up, Izuku Midoriya. What? The hero you admired never gives up, so you mustn't give up as well. That is, if you want to become one. Deku, after hearing that, he would have slowly gotten back up, him saying, Uh, I want to become a hero. I want to be a hero that can save others. I want to be a cool hero. I want to be a hero better than All Might. Deku standing on his feet, with Zeldris saying, good, then starting from tomorrow at this time, we'll start training. Wait, what? Did you expect to be a hero with that strength? You wish. You said you want to be a hero better than this All Might, right? Then at least be physically stronger than him. As Zeldris would start to walk towards the, door, him continuing to say, oh yeah, one more thing. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know you were his son. Deku being a bit confused since he doesn't know who this his is. Him asking, what about my mom? Oh, your mom? She'll be fine. What, what do you mean fine? As Deku would have looked to his left. Him seeing Inko walking out of the kitchen with a bit of snacks in her hands. Her saying, you're leaving already? I just made some snacks. Deku being even more confused since he thought that his mom is, on the ground unconscious. As he hears Zeldris saying that he will be back tomorrow at the same time. But whenever Deku looked over, he would have saw no one there. Him being even more confused because he doesn't know where Zeldris went. But before he can figure that out, he would have remembered that the black substance around him is the same as the ones he can basically manipulate. Now we will skip to the next day, with Deku just finishing school and coming back home. Him opening the door to see that Zeldris is there waiting for him. Him asking Deku if he's ready or not, which Deku, after changing into a new set of clothes, he would have said yes. As they would have went to a nearby beach, more specifically the Takoba beach, with Zeldris starting to teach Deku the basics of using Hellblaze or just that black substance. Him teaching Deku how to control it and manipulate it. Deku also discovering the basics to control his demon mark. And yes, Deku has a demon mark. It basically looks like the one Meliodas had in the Viso Fight Festival arc. Well, for now at least. If you were wondering how Deku discovered the basics to control his demon mark, it is because he found out that whenever he is angry or desperate, his demon mark would just appear on his forehead. Also, whenever Deku used his demon powers for a long period of time, his demon mark would also appear on his forehead. Now, we will time skip to about 2 years later, with Deku learning to control, manipulate, and enchant things with his Hellblaze. As Zeldris, seeing that Deku already got the hang of using his demon powers, he would have taught him the next thing, which is swordsmanship. And that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That will be amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!